Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It has been a while, and we are jumping back in here. We are crafting ourselves some heat packs at the moment because it is cold and yucky outside. We are in winter. It's only November. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better, of course. But we're going to head out for a bit this morning. I've got a couple of things to do today. So I definitely want to try to get that done, although I'm not sure I'm going to have the power to do what I need to get done right away, which is to craft myself a mass fabricator. I don't have the mass for it either. So maybe we won't take that over today. I would really have liked to. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time to wait on the mass to do its thing. But we are going to take a... generator over to the extraction site because we did place ourselves a mining drill over there off camera. Of course, I just ran over there and dropped it off because I wanted it to be over there and doing its thing, and I don't know if I need to leave anything running or not, but I think for the sake of biofuel purposes, I'm just going to turn everything off except for the refrigerator. We have more coming in than going out, which is lovely. But we're going to head over toward the... How are we doing on food? We need food. We're going to head over toward the extraction site today and place a generator over there. I'm going to take my lockpick as well. I've got some ammo, of course, that kind of stuff going today as well because we need food. As you see, we don't have any protein left here. There's nothing left here. We have some berries and some tomatoes and that kind of stuff, but that's basically it. Like, even our water is low today. I'll cook that when we get home. Not that big of a deal. Can I get out the door before closing it? Darn it! Okay, so we're headed out today, hopefully. The snow might get horrible today. I don't know if this is a bad idea or a good one, but it's the idea that we have. And that's what we're going to go with. So I hope you guys are doing well today. There's a couple of crates. I want to make sure that I'm grabbing them both. I do see one here and then one in the stream. The one in the stream will be easier to spot than this one, simply because it is what it is. And those are a little bit more difficult to see in winter. I would like to not die to this bear, although it don't look like it's going to be possible to avoid that bear, to get that crate. Maybe if I just bring him down this way a bit, I can loop, swoop, and pull him down here, loop around that rock, and grab the crate. What are you? Darn it, a wolf. I'm gonna have to go the long way around for sure. Okay, so let's go back up toward the base, back over toward the stream, trying to avoid all the animals. We're leaving fairly early this morning as well because obviously we're going to have to run around in circles a bit to grab some loot that may or may not still be over here, but hopefully it is. I do need to kill some wolves today. That's why I have so much ammo on me. It's not common for me to have that much because if you die and when you die, there is the severe possibility that you will lose a lot of your ammo. I don't like losing ammo. It really makes me sad. But, of course, you know, there's not a lot we can do about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in the water over here in the snow, of course, doing the polar plunge. I'm going to jump in here. We're going to swim over to the other side of this. We're headed toward the 600-meter BCU beacon. We will be getting over there at some point, hopefully today, and dropping off this... generator. I didn't even bring any biofuel. Darn it, I was not prepared for this day. But either way, we'll drop it off. We can always head back over there. It's not that big of a deal. It's not too far away. And, you know, refuel it, that kind of stuff. The fortress base looks like it's completed, which is very, very nice. I really want to raid those guys. Hopefully we will very soon. You know, there's the hope that we can anyway. I don't know if we will live or die. We probably will die. I have not lost everything in the fortress base yet, but there's a first time for everything, right? So hopefully it won't be this season either, because we don't have a lot to lose right now, but I would still like to keep what we do have. I did place that mining drill over there off camera because I knew it had to do a bit of like mining to get down into the ground before it would start extracting any ores. The sad part about that is I didn't realize that it was going to take so much power to do that. So I have quite a bit of solar panels over there. I do have 3. And if we can get the mining drill upgraded, I think we'll be okay with what we have. I might even bring a couple of wind turbines over at some point when I actually get the ability to craft those and to make more power producing items, because currently that is not an option. We are completely out of pearls, and I know to be able to make power items you need some pearls. The downside to that is most likely in the next couple of days the lake is going to freeze over and we won't be able to do those until spring. If you are not a person who likes to play in winter, you can go in when you load your game and set the month to a spring month such as March, and technically be okay with that. I don't like to do that. I like to suffer through winter just because it does make things a bit more interesting to me personally. I like to play on a long year cycle as well, because I like being able to get the most out of each season. And, you know, if it's like a summer month or whatever, I like to be able to have enough time to prepare for the long winter. Unfortunately, there is an unfortunate part of this. I don't think we're prepared to survive the winter right now. I say that because we're out in a snowstorm taking a generator over to a mineral extraction site so that we can produce power to hopefully get more lithium to make power at the base. I don't know. It just seems like we are not prepared for this winter at all. We need more sinew as well. We don't have a lot of sinew. We do need sinew, quite a bit of it as well. Just don't have it. We did not do a good job of hunting last winter. Or sorry, last year, the last year that we've been playing. Simply because it took us forever to get started and to get the ability to be able to hunt. There was also that. So who knows? Maybe we'll have to hunt during the winter. Maybe it'll be warm enough that we can do that. I'm not quite sure on that. I don't know, guys. I really have no idea if we will survive this winter. It's not looking great. I will say that much. So it did get down. It did get down enough that it started, or it wanted to start extracting some ores. It does say slow here on lithium. This is new to me. I've not seen this yet, but I do want it to extract lithium, although I'm not quite sure how much you will get for the amount of power we have, which is very little. But this is our setup over here. If you have not seen this, or if you've missed an episode where we've been over here doing this type of stuff, this is the setup that we do have at the moment. We are going to be placing this power generator down here as well. So number 6, just going to place it right here for now. We can always just put in the one biofuel. That's not going to make a huge difference. It really is not. But we can turn this on and hopefully we can get some lithium. We're at 0.25. If we upgrade the power efficiency, we can reduce the consumption of power by 25%, as well as 20% here. So in total, we can reduce it by 45%. That requires us to go cave diving, because we will need crystal for that. We don't have any crystal. We're going to have to hit up a cave. We have a lot of things to work on. I need a second extractor, mineral extractor. I need that for obsidian. There's still a ton to do here. We still have a lot of base building left to do. We need to raid the fortress base. We need to turn the difficulty up so we can get 3 bases. There's just so much that we need to get done. Difficult to get everything done that is needed and necessary. Let's just check the map to make sure where we are. We are still in the lithium potential possibility for lithium area. Hopefully we can find at least an ore or two of lithium. That would be nice, but being able to see would be even better at the moment because this snow is so difficult to see in. It really is. If you have never played this game, I wouldn't suggest starting in winter. I mean, you can choose whichever month you prefer to start in. Winter would not be a month that I would choose to start a new game in. I would suggest slowing the months down so that you know, have like 365 days in a year instead of like the standard is 50 or 60. I would suggest slowing the days down so that you do have the opportunity to get what you need as far as resources are concerned. I'm gonna try to kill this wolf. I know we may die. Hopefully we don't. I am gonna try to kill it. I would prefer if we didn't die. I cannot tell if it's even still chasing me. It is. Let's just keep running. Just keep running, running. I hear you back there. And hopefully this will be the last arrow that's needed. I like doing this back at the base because I do use the base steps to, you know, kind of get them to go away from us a bit. Unfortunately, we probably lost a couple of arrows, and that's okay. Let's just go ahead and get him butchered. We do need whatever meat he decides to give us. And I'm going to wash my hands as well. And then we're going to start heading back home, but I want to look to see if we can find any more ores over here. Like any lithium ores. I know that both sides of the stream potentially have lithium on it. I know that now. I'm also looking for a locked crate, which I have not had any success with in the last few episodes, trying to find those. Maybe it's just me, like looking in all the wrong places, because that's a very real possibility for me as well. I can't see anything out here. I know where locked crates generally spawn, but everything just looks so different with the snow and stuff falling. It's very difficult to see. I'm not making excuses for my not finding a locked crate. I just don't see anything right now. It's so difficult to see anything on the ground. I know that seeing certain crates will be better when the ground is fully snow covered, and I think this snow might do it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Today is a bit of a difficult one for me. The weather is really playing a major role in how I feel today. When I got up this morning, it was like 62 degrees outside, which is lovely. I love that type of weather. I even prefer like 82 degrees. But it is currently 4 p.m. and it's 45 degrees outside my house right now. So the major swing in the temperature, we are expected to get, you know, a tiny bit of snow today as well. It really plays an effect with my body and how I feel. I know I'm going away from the base, guys. I understand that. I know that there are a couple places over here that have a great possibility for a locked crate also. We're in the what I call the burnt forest. I'm not quite sure what it's called on the map. I have not checked all of those labels out. I'm not quite sure. I did not familiarize myself with that. So there is a piece of iron there, or a piece of scrap metal, I think it's called here in this game. And a crate with a piece of cloth and one piece of gunpowder. No, sorry, one ammo casing. So not great. Definitely not great. We could definitely stand some better loot. But loot is loot after all. So we're gonna, you know, take whatever the game decides to give us. I know that we get less loot in winter. I'm not sure that the amount of crates has been increased or decreased. I don't think that's a thing, although I did mention that in the last episode. I do know that the amount of loot per crate has been decreased. So there's that. I know that affects the winter affects the amount you get per crate. You can find, and we have seen that already, crates with empty slots in them for looting like this. Most crates during the rest of the year are fairly full. Let's just do that. We have some protein bars if we need them. I'm just going to eat some of these berries because they're going to go bad before we get home. That's just a given. It generally happens that, we do lose some while we're out and about throughout the day. We're not too far from home, though, either. We can always go around this direction and get home if we needed to. We can swim it. It's not that big of a deal for me. I don't mind. There is a bear over here. That happens sometimes. Everything just looks so different. I'm not sure. Everything just looks so different. I know where we are. I don't know how we ended up over here instead of where I was actually headed toward. But that's okay. Just grab this medicinal herb. We need it for biofuel. Not that big of a deal for me. Okay, so let's just head over here. I know where I'm headed. I just got to get there, guys. I'm not quite sure how we managed to miss the area I was actually looking for with the potential for a locked crate. This area is a great chance for a locked crate. I think we were a bit higher on this hillside than I was anticipating. But I know where we are now. At least the snow and the wind has let up a bit. That helps tremendously. Come on, I'm stuck on a rock. I was going to grab that copper. Don't necessarily think we need it right now. I will be kicking myself later for not grabbing it. That's a very real possibility as well. There is a crate down here. Unfortunately, not a locked crate, but a crate nonetheless. Ooh, it is a locked crate. Lovely. This place is a great area for locked crates, guys. It really is. The protein bars, weapons parts. I'm going to have to craft more of these guys for sure. Okay, so we are super full on loot. I'm just going to eat that. And then I'm going to trade this for my pistol just because. I really want to be able to bring all this stuff home with me. That was a lovely locked crate as well. So let's just try to get home. Even if we found lithium, we don't really have the room for it. We might have an empty slot, but we don't have a ton of empty space in our backpack, which is fine. I don't mind. But we are going to attempt to swim over here, get home, put our loot away, count this day as a major success with those 4 weapons parts. Dropping off that generator was just a bonus. And hopefully we can do something great in the next episode. Maybe we'll bring that mass fabricator over. Although we don't need to be in a big rush for that because we are not ready to do any cave diving. Because we don't have a diving station set up yet. And I really need to get that done. But unfortunately we don't have it yet. So we are really in desperate need again of another wolf. Maybe 3 or 4 wolves. Maybe we can do that on the way home. Wouldn't that be lovely? Like, I'm not interested in that pig. Although pork chops are not a bad source of food either. Hopefully for dinner, we're going to have turkey meatloaf today. I say hopefully because I'm not sure when my husband's going to get off work. And I don't particularly like turkey meatloaf, but he... Woo! But he does. Yeah. So there's that. So he's going to have turkey meatloaf for dinner. And there's a wolf chasing me. And I really need it to keep chasing me because I need food. Did not intend for that to happen. Scared myself to death. Okay, so I know he was back there. He's still back there. He's still chasing me. Okay, and then I'm going to do another arrow. And then I'm going to do a pistol round just because the pistol rounds are cheaper than the arrows at the moment. Which is silly, but it is the truth. There is a bear up there, maybe? Maybe a wolf? I'm not 100% sure on that. But either way, now I'm going to do a pistol round and just finish this wolf off as soon as it stops chasing me. There's a crate just there. I need that crate. Hey, Wolfie, Wolfie. Where are you? There, right there. It's amazing to me how easy they are to miss in this type of environment, this type of weather. They are black wolves. You should be able to see them fairly easily. Unfortunately, not the case. Okay, so we are full on loot. We have like a full backpack of stuff here. I'm not sure I can grab anything else, but I'm going to try. Like, I don't want to leave any loot behind today. So we're definitely going to attempt to grab quite a bit of this stuff. As much of it as we can. I think I can grab you and you, but I don't have room for the matches. Maybe I can make some cordage or something. Then I can throw out these two. Take the matches. Oh, no, 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 no. I will take you. I will throw out the... maybe the medicinal herb seed. And then I'll take that match just because I need it. We always take matches when we go down to the cave so we don't have to worry about crafting fire starters down there. So, that's what I really want the matches for. When we go down there, I like to take a stack and leave them. I know I don't have a stack, but I like to take whatever I do have and whatever I can collect and just leave them down there. Not that big of a deal to lose that medicinal herb seed, simply because we have more in here as well. So I'm going to put the meat away first because I really should be doing that. Let's put you away. Let's butcher you. And let's put you away as well. Okay, so I put 2 canteens in here, guys, when we left. Why is there only 1 in here now? I had 3 total canteens. I put 2 in here. I'm fairly certain of that. But I only have 1 now. Is that because if you don't keep the one that was given to you in the beginning of the game on you, the game takes it? Because that seems to be what's going on here. But either way, guys, I am going to go ahead and sort this loot. I'm going to put everything away that we've gotten today, which is lovely. I'm super excited about these 4 weapons parts, guys. Super, super excited about those. I'm going to put all this loot away. And then hopefully we can pick up in the next episode and maybe we'll have another lockpick. And we can head out and hope to get more weapons parts. I really need these guys so that we can craft ourselves the double barrel shotgun, or the recurve bow would be even better than that, because I really like hunting with the recurve bow. So there's that. But either way, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. We even got some sinew out of that. I didn't even notice that.